Water nymphs, known in Greek mythology as Naiads, are divine spirits associated with bodies of water such as rivers, lakes, springs, and seas. They are considered minor deities, usually benevolent, and play essential roles in maintaining the natural balance of aquatic environments. Here's a breakdown of the types of water nymphs. Crynii. Nymphs of fountains and springs. These nymphs specifically inhabited freshwater springs. Springs were considered sacred in ancient times, and Crynii were believed to protect them, ensuring the purity and flow of water. They were often invoked by travelers or villagers seeking clean drinking water. Eleonymi. Nymphs of marshes and wetlands. Associated with marshlands, Eleonymi were known for their sometimes mischievous nature. In certain myths, they could lead travelers astray, luring them into treacherous bogs or misty swamps. However, they were also guardians of these delicate ecosystems, ensuring they were maintained. Hyades. Nymphs of rain and moisture. The Hyades were a sisterhood of nymphs who were believed to bring rain. In some accounts, they were associated with the constellation Hyades, which appears during the rainy season in Greece. Their weeping for their brother's death was said to bring rain to the earth. Limnades. Nymphs of lakes. Limnades were nymphs who dwelled in lakes and ponds. They were often seen as nurturing spirits who protected the aquatic life within these still waters. Some myths suggest they could be temperamental, punishing those who polluted or disrespected their lakes. Naiads. Nymphs of freshwaters, rivers, springs, and lakes. Naiads are the most well-known water nymphs and were thought to inhabit all forms of fresh water. They were closely tied to the bodies of water they protected, and their health reflected the condition of their waters. If the water dried up or became polluted, the naiads would weaken or even die. They were frequently depicted as beautiful, young women who help humans, but could also be dangerous if angered. Nereids. Nymphs of the sea. The Nereids, daughters of the sea god Nereus, lived in the Mediterranean Sea. They were benevolent sea nymphs who helped sailors in distress and represented the gentle aspects of the sea. The most famous Nereid is Thetis, the mother of Achilles. Oceanids, nymphs of the ocean. Oceanids were daughters of Oceanus and Tethys and personified the vast ocean. There were thousands of Oceanids, each representing different aspects of the ocean, rivers, or springs. They were essential to the balance of oceanic waters and often served as attendants to major gods like Poseidon. Pygii. Nymphs of springs. Pygii nymphs were similar to Crynii, inhabiting flowing springs. They were often worshipped at spring sites where fresh water welled up from the earth, making them essential to early agricultural societies. They symbolized the life-giving force of water. Pegasides. Nymphs of wells and brooks. Pegasides are sometimes linked to Pegasus, the winged horse. According to myth, when Pegasus struck the ground with his hoof, a spring would emerge. Thus, Pegasides are connected to wells and small streams, continuing the theme of water as a source of life and inspiration. Potamides. Nymphs of rivers. Potamides were nymphs who lived in and protected rivers. In various myths, they had the power to affect the flow of rivers, causing floods or droughts. Like other water nymphs, they were deeply connected to the vitality of their domain, influencing not only the river but the surrounding land as well. Water nymphs were seen as both protectors of the natural world and as intermediaries between humans and the divine. Their roles varied from nurturing the earth to punishing those who disrespected the environment. These myths highlight the ancient Greeks' reverence for nature, especially water, which was seen as a precious resource essential to life.